Now, unless you're an extremely healthy person who has a supernatural immune system, or you're just extremely irresponsible, we've all been to the doctor at some point, whether it's to get a flu shot or to hit on the, fine ass nurses. It's something we have to do. And frankly, I'm not okay with that. So you're telling me I have to put my trust in this shady looking ass doctor that I haven't seen a day in my life to go poking around my body with blades that are sharper than this nigga's jawline and then pay him? Nope. I ain't doing it. But I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't do it. And trust me, it wasn't fun. So back in 7th grade, I was like 12 at the time. We were having a Thanksgiving celebration in my church, or as I'd like to call it, Pastor's Payday, because I was seeing people dropping like thousands of dollars just to get on his good side. But 12-year-old me wasn't thinking about that. No. He was thinking about how dripped out he was finna be, gang. What I write down? Oh my god. Most times my mom and my sister were the ones who picked out my outfit, because apparently I didn't know how to dress and they didn't want me disgracing our family name. Just because of that one time I pulled up to a function in a tank top and some booty shorts. How was I supposed to know it was a funeral? But that's beside the point. Bro, my mom finally let me decide what I was gonna put on, and bro, this was back in like 2018, so you know I had them skinny jeans, the white tee with this design on it, I had the flirt button up that I would leave open, and them fresh white kicks, bro. And we can't forget them silly bands, my G. I don't care what nobody says, bro, this was a fit, period. Now I did the usual, laying out my fit, just thinking about how I was finna be pulling all the 12-year-old baddies, bruh. Fuck. Now my mom, she was a sucker for punctuality, and she always wants to be in church on time. So, she just left us to figure out how we're gonna get there on our own, after screaming at us for 15 minutes to get ready. And today, I actually wanted to get to church on time, so I had more time to show up the fit. My bro was taking a shower and I couldn't wait for him like a peasant. No. So I gathered what was left of my brain cells after watching regular show on a daily basis and came up with the best idea a 12-year-old kid could come up with. So I decided to take a shower. Outside.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I know, not my brightest idea. And this was close to December, so it was freezing cold. But sacrifices have to be made for the grip. Now I quickly showered using the bucket I filled with hot water, and during my shower, I felt a slight pain in my foot. But I just brushed it off, thinking it was just like a little rock or something. So I carried on, and after I was done, I tried walking away, but I felt the pain in my foot again, and it was 10 times worse. So I looked down, and I see a whole puddle of blood and shattered glass. That's what must have caused the pain. So I looked under my foot, and there's a big piece of glass that was just lodged in my foot. The pain got 100 times worse. I screamed and my older sister ran out to see why her brother was lying on the floor, butt booty naked, holding a foot that was just covered in blood. So she took me upstairs to try and yank it out, but the glass that went into my foot was kind of curved, so pulling it out was not gonna be easy. So my sister called up a friend from church and they took me to the doctor, who was also a friend from church who I did not like, because she was a doctor. They also called my mom and she met us at a hospital. So I was just laying there on the operation table with my mom beside me. Thoughts were just racing through my head on how I was gonna survive this. And then the doctor comes in, and for some reason he is pissed, which is something you do not want from your man he was about to operate on you. And what made it even worse was that he was mad at me because I'm the one stopping him from getting to church on time. My fault, Mother Teresa. Now he tried touching the glass that was lodged in my foot, and well, I begged him not to really touch it because it really hurt. And you know what? He seemed quite understanding of the fact that I was in a lot of pain, and he agreed that he wouldn't touch it. So he just told me to lay back down, so he'll leave for a few minutes and come back with some that he can spray on my legs so it wouldn't hurt that much. And you know what? I actually trusted him. He said it so calmly that I could actually believe what he was saying. So I began laying down. But before my head could even touch the pillow, I felt an excruciatingly terrible pain in my foot. Almost as bad as when I lost Deborah to that guy that could run faster than me. Come on, man, it was 7 years ago. I know. Bro, after I felt that, I jolted up so quickly just to see him holding a piece of glass in his hand. And I had mixed emotions. On one hand, I felt completely betrayed by this guy I actually put my trust in. And on the other hand, I was just glad it was over. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's finally over. Oh my god. It's done. Get me my surgical blade, an iris scissors, disinfectant, and hold the kid down. Sorry, you said who? While they got me pinned down, he brought all the materials he just asked for, and then he picks up the scissors, looks me in this eye, and this son of a bitch jams it into my cut. Well, I have never screamed louder in my life. I was screaming in excruciating pain because that was terrible. So I turned to my mom, who was still in the room, expecting some form of sympathy or pity. But for some reason, she was just standing there, shoe in hand. Yeah, my mom's pretty African, and she doesn't take too kindly to stupidity. So I was just covering my mouth so I wouldn't scream, but I guess I was just wiggling a bit too much. So he just ended up numbing the area so I couldn't feel it, and he made sure there wasn't any leftover glass pieces still in there, and then stitched it up. I still got a tetanus shot because, you know, the glass was pretty rusted. Now the guy that brought us to the hospital, he was still sitting there. Now this guy, he's known to do stuff old school. So he's just there talking about how we could just put a knife on fire and jammed it into my cut, you know, to kill off all the bacteria. Instead of coming to the hospital, you know, like a normal person. Bro, I'm just glad we came to the hospital first, because my mom, she seemed like she was pretty interested. On my way back, I was just thinking about the story I was gonna tell everyone about how I almost died. A bit exaggerated, I know, but I didn't care because I was gonna get all the attention from all the 12-year-old baddies, bro.
Fuck. Niggas say I'm out of town, I'm in Hong Kong. I'm just trying to get this cash in Hong Kong. I don't care about fight, I'm in Hong Kong. Nigga coming looking for me, I'm in Hong Kong. I just went to the store and got a honey bun. My mama just called, said you got some money, son. I forgot what time it is, I'm in Hong Kong. If they looking for me, tell them that I'm long